Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my new channel, Mawazo Fitness. I'm your host, Don Alexander. I'm telling you, that last video I put out, incredible on what I got for people, and response and so forth. But the thing is, that everybody had the same thing that they wanted to get taken care of, and that was weight loss. Believe me, I definitely know about weight loss, guys. Um, but before we get into that, always consult your health advisor before you get involved in any kind of workout program. Well, if it's mine, the guy down the street, one you created on your own, one you get offline online, any of these fitness places, consult your health advisor. I think that's the best place to go first before you want to take on anything else, okay? Especially my stuff, boxing. All right, so the weight loss, I thought that was very, very important, but, you know, most of you guys don't know that I had to lose 52 pounds at one point in time in my life, okay? And that was tough. I mean, I had that 52 pounds hanging on my back. It was just like, couldn't believe how fast I lost the weight. It was, I mean, I gained the weight, so I had to lose that 52 pounds like really quick. And, um, and I'm telling you guys, if you have to lose any weight, it doesn't come off that easy. You probably run and say, "Oh, I'll skip a meal," and then, or two, and then I'll lose weight that way, or I'll do as much cardio as I possibly can to lose the weight. And I hate to burst your bubble, but it ain't gonna work. Missing your meals and you know overloading on cardio is not going to lose the weight for you guys. It's just not going to do it. You can think it's gonna, you can have people tell you it's gonna. I'm sure a whole bunch of folks out there will tell you you will, and I'm here to tell you you won't. Okay, so take that in consideration, that you're going to have to do it the healthy way, the right way. Okay, and all the stuff that I'm telling you right now, just consider me um like a food buffet. Okay, like I'm just telling you all the stuff to put on your plate that works for me and worked for all of the thousands of clients that I've had. Just go down the line on the buffet and just take all of the food that you want and put it on your plate. Sit down and eat it and see if it works for you. And whatever you don't want on that buffet, leave it there. Somebody else will take it. Okay, but find something that works for you. So everything I tell you, not necessarily because it works for me, means it works for you. All right. So let's make sure we're clear with that. All right. Now, I went and used what I call Focus 4. Focus 4 for me was body type, food, training, mindset. And so that's what I used to get myself back into shape. I mean, I remember that time where it's like I just went to sleep and I woke up and had 52 pounds on. I mean, so it's not like I didn't just wake up like this. Uh, but, it gets like that. I feel you. I understand where you're at. Um, you know, I'm talking to all the lone wolves out there. You're trying stuff, you're hear this, you hear that, you're not really sure what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Um, and you just keep trying and you're motivated and you really want to get it done and it's not working. And I'm here to tell you, if you can focus on these four focus fours that I did. I also used my Doberman, Apollo. That wonderful dog helped me get into shape. So you have to find something you can grab hold of and use that as a tool to get you where you need to go. We all don't do things just alone, we all do things with others. We use others to get us going, get us motivated, get us educated, all of that stuff. Use your dog if you have to get yourself up and running. But let me tell you something too about this Focus 4 body type. When I'm talking about body type, I'm not talking about Don over here with a big head and beady eyes. I'm not talking about that body type. I'm talking about, let me tell you exactly what I'm talking about. You remember in the last video we talked about the ectomorph, endomorph, and the mesomorph? Well, there's three of them. We fall into two of them. Let me just tell you exactly, if you didn't research it yourself, let me tell you exactly what those are as far as body types are concerned. And you better pay attention to those because I'm telling you, you will be beating yourself up and finding out why you're not getting the results because you don't know your body type or body types because we fall into two out of three. So let me tell you this. An ectomorph, lean and long with difficulty building muscle. Okay? That's an ectomorph. Endomorph. An endomorph, big, high body fat, often pear-shaped, with a high tendency to store body fat. Okay? That's an endomorph. Okay? Mesomorph, a mesomorph, muscular, well built, with a high metabolism and responsive muscle cells. Okay? That is a mesomorph. So you fall into two of those three. Find out which one you fall into. And let me tell you, once you know which one you are, go to the next one. And that is the food intake. And you know what I feel about that food intake because in my last video, I told you exactly what I'm telling you now is that 90-10. The 90 is the focus on that food, the amount, what you eat, when you eat. Okay? You know, you should be eating the spinach and the asparagus. You should be eating the kale. You know, everything green, that should be going down your mouth. And that's what you should be focusing on. So you focus on your body type, focus on your food, and then your training. And when we talked about that 90-10, the 90 goes to the food, the 10% mentality, I want you to concentrate on your workout. So for me, remember I told you before, I don't have any stress in my workouts because I don't put so much emphasis for me to get into great shape from my workouts. I get into great shape because I have my right mindset, okay? I know exactly what I'm doing because I researched it, I educated myself, okay? And then I also know that my food is the most important part of my healthy results I'm gonna get. Find stuff that are results oriented. I love those two words, results oriented, because you have to find stuff that you're not just bouncing around, you're bowling in the dark, you don't know how many pins you're knocking over. Okay, so know what food you're eating, know what you're doing for your workouts and stuff, because you can be doing this forever and never get any results. I don't want you to go through that. And it's so easy to do because there's so much stuff out there. Oh, do this, do that, do this, do that, and you do it. It's not like you're not motivated to do it. You're not busting your tail and doing it because you are doing it, right? You're already doing it. Not like it's a thought. You're doing it, but you're not getting the results. Focus on these four little things here, okay? And you better believe it, you're going to get those results, okay? And that's what this is all about. Do stuff where you get results. Not because somebody else down the street says, I'm doing all this high-flying stuff. You should see how many push-ups and how many sit-ups and how many all of this stuff I can do. Well, I tell you what, that doesn't get me in shape. If that gets you in shape, more power to you. But I don't see how it's gonna, okay? So focus on that stuff. Mindset. And that mindset, you know how big I am with that. Mindset, to me, is determination and dedication. That's where your mindset is, okay? Those four things, body type, food, training, and mindset. You get those bad boys down, and I promise you, you're gonna be in some tip-top shape, okay? All right. Now, I'm gonna talk to you youngsters out there. Yeah, you youngsters. You youngsters. And I'm even talking to the 50-year-olds. You youngsters, because when you were just born, I was at the stove there cooking up food, dinner for my family at that age when you were just born. No, just kidding. Kind of, I could have. But you're still a youngster, 50s. You're still a youngster. But let me tell you, instead, like I told you, stop jumping into these workout stuff and think everything is going to work out for you. You got to take care of your body first. Make sure that your joints are all messed up. Doing exercise where you're swinging the weights. Um, Let me tell you, I have zero injuries throughout the whole body. And I'm making sure I don't because I know the minute I get an injury, the minute I have to baby it, then I'm good. It's going to take me away from my workouts. I don't want anything to interrupt my workouts. Okay, so do it right, and you'll be forever grateful to yourself. All right. Um. Oh, and I want to mention to you too. This is the new 60, the new 60 plus. So you 50-year-olds and all the rest of you going downwards there in age there. This is the new 60. So when you're 50 and stuff, you need to be thinking about what you're going to look like and feel like when you're 60. So, all right, this is the new 60. I love my age. 61. All right. Now, I was going to mention to you too was the caloric deficit. You make sure that you're at that because you'll never lose weight if you're not at a caloric deficit. Okay, but we'll talk about a little bit more about that later on. So I want to make sure that you got that in there. Not just watch your food and just because you're eating well, you also have to make sure that you're at a caloric deficit in order to lose weight. So okay, but I'm sure you know that. We'll get into it a little bit more and talk about it. But these next videos I'm going to do those and start at low level boxing techniques. Why? Because that's why they call it a sweet science. They call it the sweet science because it takes years to do everything correctly in boxing, the right movement and everything else. Well, I understand you're not trying to be a boxer. You're not trying to be an amateur or a professional boxer. So for you just need to get in shape, right? That's what I use this for. I use it to get into shape. Yeah, I banged around and moved around a little bit in the boxing way back in the day. I'm talking 40 years ago. So, uh, that's all I can tell you is just make sure that you have something that's real challenging for you. My workouts can be challenging, but I'm going to lighten it up a little bit so you can catch on and get going. Then you can go at your own pace. If you're more advanced, then by all means keep go fast. Do your thing. Do what you got to do. But for the ones that really need to get catched up on and I need to get some help, then take your time. I heard you. A lot of people contacted me. I hear you. I know what you want. We're just going to take it slow and easy, okay? And we'll get you there. So nothing's overnight, man. So you have to make sure that you really, really understand that slow progress is progress, okay? I'm going to be here for you. Let me tell you something. I don't just like this. I love this. Okay? I want to help people. I'm here for that. And if I don't help people, I don't feel good. I don't feel like I'm doing the contributions that I know I can be doing. So you're not bothering me. And if you're bothering me if you don't get hold of me if you need help. So I just absolutely love this stuff. I care about your well-being. I care about your health and fitness. Okay? I don't know you. You don't know me. But at the same time, we come together and we support one another and we stay on top of our goals and we got the right knowledge and we got the right people around us with the right mindset. We're eating the right foods and it tastes good, it looks good, we're feeling good inside. There's nothing can stop us. And then not only that, once you get started in this program and you start getting going and it's working for you, your job is not done. You know what you got to go do? You got to go tell 10 other people that you know over a period of time. Well, I don't care if it takes you 10 months, 10 years. But tell people, how did it work for you? How did you fit it into your program? How did you get those results? You fill them in so that they get a real good idea of how you did it so it can help inspire and motivate them. We don't want to be stingy. We want to take this information and use it to help other people, okay? When I was training people, when they had to hire me to do it, boy, and everybody that knows me out there that you hired me to train you, you spent a pretty dollar or two to get me, right? So you paid a lot of money to get me. This all here is free, and I love it. I really get paid in my own mind when I know that you got exactly what you're coming for, and it worked for you, and you're so excited that you went ahead and go tell 10 other people. Let me tell you, there's nothing that I can think of that's more exciting for me as a trainer than for me to hear that's what you did. Okay? So, with that said, you guys, eat clean, eat right, get that training, get that workout in, and tune into me, my Mawazo fitness training series with Don Alexander. We're going to do some nice boxing in there. Get you rocking and rolling and rocking and jacking and all of that stuff out there. Get that energy, you guys. If you got that energy, bring it out. I want to see it. Let's go. Let's get it happening. And I'll look forward to meeting with you. If you need anything, you let me know. And you know what I'm going to tell you. Don't eat junk food. I'll see you guys soon. You take care of yourself.